is going down, baby? It's your boy, MileHighFloatin, always smoking, never choking, but continuously toking. Tuning back in for another one of them bangers by my boy Flawless, real talk. And we ain't done him, and we haven't highlighted him in a minute. I'm not even gonna lie, it's been a couple months actually. But he dropped this new banger, and I'm gonna just call it a banger because pretty much everything he does, like the dude's very conscious, very aware, and he's got talent. He can spit, you know what I'm saying? He's one of them spitters, bro. But this was called Land of the Free, and I had a lot of people hit me up about this one, like, yo, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. It's gonna be one of them controversy tracks, bro. It's got crazy video, and I was like, bet. I already had it in the watch later list. I was gonna get to it, and that's right now. We about to see what everybody's talking about, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and screen recording. Spark up, dab up, vape up, dip up, moonshine out, sweet tip. Do what you gotta do. Just go and get your shot at 2 or 3 because a couple is for me. If you don't know none of that, just open your mind because all this mess, only way to go up anyway. Pimping, you know what I'm saying? Let's do this. We got Flawless, real talk, Land of the Free, and there's a big ass warning here, full screen. Big ass warning. This video contains graphic content. Viewer discretion is advised. So I think if you're sensitive, you should probably take heed and click off now. Just do it. All right, if you think you got some tough skin, some thick skin, well, let's ride then. All right, let's do this.
That image. That's a 23-month-old baby, a toddler, with her arm around her dad's neck, face down, tucked inside his shirt. They're both dead on the banks of the Rio Grande in Mexico. But they can see America.
I eat and breathe just like you. I even bleed just like you. I'm just like you. Got my own fam just like you. And I'll do anything I can for them just like you. I mean, I know we all want the same for our kids. A future that is better than the life that we live. Praying to a higher power, hoping something would give. Not knowing if it even exists. Yeah, I'm just like.
Damn, that's deep, bro. I just got hella goosebumps on that shit, bro. Hell yeah, and I hella can relate to that. I got 3 kids, man, and every day, you know, you wake up, you say a little prayer to a higher power that you don't even realize or know if it's really there, you know what I mean? And you just get to what you have to do and to make sure that you can eat, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your kids can have somewhere to sleep that's dry and warm, and you know what I'm saying? Make sure they got new shoes on their feet so they can go to school and not get teased. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that shit is real life. Like, I hella fucking, like, you just want the best, you know? And let's just go, bro.
You, but I didn't grow just like you, so I don't know just like you. I was never taught to read, how can I succeed just like you? I wish that I could dream just like you. I know it's crazy, but it's easy to see. You don't have to agree. When you dig in the roots, we all a part of the tree. The only difference in you and the person in me is I ain't from the land of the free, just like you. Land of the free.
Man, think about that, bro. Like, that's real life. Like, I mean, you have to be naive as fuck to sit here and think that, you know, everybody is born on an even playing field. That's completely false. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's dealt a different hand. You know what I mean? And you just gotta do with what that hand the best that you can. You know what I mean? And some people have more drive and have more, you know, just know-how than others, and some just get luckier than others, and just, you know, shit just works out in their favor, you know what I mean? But you never know what hand you're gonna get dealt, you know. And I don't blame the people who come from families that are wealthier or have a better, you know, situation, because I don't want to call it a silver spoon, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody earned that money, you know, somebody worked hard at some point in that situation to get their family into that situation. So I'm not gonna hate on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody should hate on somebody having a better start in life than them, you know, but, you know, we do have to acknowledge that people do have different starting points, you know, and some people have more adversities to overcome than the next guy, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to talk race because, you know, that can be a whole nother conversation, and this shit could be long as fuck. But in just real life fucking situations, you really need to understand, like, we all get dealt different hands, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as we forget that, man, and we start feeling like, oh man, everybody should, you know, have that drive to go get it, like, some people just, they don't, because there's just so much adversities and shit, they shut down, you know what I'm saying? They just don't know how. They can't catch a break, you know what I mean? they're so far, they're looked at like such the bottom of the barrel that there is no up. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel stuck. Like that's the reality. People have to just remember, like, things are just different for everybody, and especially even on other sides of the wall that we want so bad. You know what I mean? Like, shit's fucked up, bro. I just had to say that. Let's go.
So I don't know just like you. I was never taught to read. How can I succeed just like you? I wish that I could dream just like you. I know it's crazy, but it's easy to see. You don't have to agree. When you dig in the roots, we all a part of the tree. The only difference in you and the person in me is I ain't from the land of the free. Just like you. Land of the free. Land of the free. Imagine anything I could be if I was only from the land of the free. Land of the free. Land of the free. Imagine anything I could be if I was only from the land of the free. I hear a lot of y'all are upset there, saying we don't have a right to step there. But if everything was fine where we are, then nah, we wouldn't all be dying trying to get there. See, you hear the stories and what they say, yeah. You see the photos and look away, yeah. They're picking our bodies up every day, just trying to make it to the land of the free. We've been deprived of our peace, ain't no food for a feast. Been no sleep since the gangs overran the police. They raping all of our women, kidnapping kids in the street. They're shutting down all the schools so there ain't no one to teach. They tell me I gotta join or I'll be dead in a week. There's nothing I can avoid cause they gon' mark me as weak. I got a daughter that's 2 and I don't want her to see this side of life. I just wish she could be from the land of the free. Land of the free. Land of the free. Imagine anything she could be if she was only from the land of the free. Land of the free. Land of the free. Imagine anything she could be if she was only from the land of the free. Look, see, there's a little me.
Like, bro, like, do you guys like if this doesn't strike emotion in you in like a wake up type of way, bro, like, you're a part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, that, like, when people sit here and are like, oh, shut them all out, like, that's just not the answer, bro. Like, I do understand, like, people shouldn't do bad things, you know what I'm saying, on their way here and, trying to get here. I do get that, there's a process. But when you're, like he says, stuck in certain situations, like you just want out. You just want something better. And when like, the only way for your kid to have an opportunity is for you to just take the chance to get her into a situation that's safe, or at least safe enough for you to, get her established and to a point where she can, thrive. Like, I'm just saying, if I was on the if I was on the other side of the fence, bro, I can't say that I wouldn't try my hardest to get my kids here. I'd be 100% fucking honest with you. If I grew up in Mexico or any part of the South America situation where it's just things are just really like messed up, and I can't say. I mean, it don't matter if it's just South America. I mean, there's a lot of places in the world. I can't say that if I was in one of those places that I wouldn't try my hardest to get here. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not so quick to judge, because I can't sit there and say with a definitive straight face that I wouldn't try I feel like I would try harder than the next motherfucker to get my kids here, bro.
She was only from the land of the free. Land of the free. Land of the free. Imagine anything she could be. She was only from the land of the free. Look, see, there's a little me in all of us. Can't imagine how scared my daughter was. 1,000 miles to the border was the distance. So for instance, we were walking from New Jersey to Florida. That's a long way, ain't it? Yeah, I know. Imagine not being able to use the roads, cause the second that you're spotted, your cover's forever blown. And that's the moment your whole family is gone. It's not a game, more than tired. Delusion is creeping into my brain. carrying my kid cause she weak from the hunger pains. But we would have already been dead if we would have stayed. So I'd rather risk it all, try and make it another day. And I don't know what's in store, we gon' make it for sure. Even if I gotta swim us to shore by any means, I refuse to sit back and be a victim of war. I'll break my back to give my family more. You try and tell me if the place you called home wasn't safe anymore, and your country didn't have any law, with no future for your kids while y'all sat there starving and poor. You wouldn't die trying to make it across, just like me.
Facts.
Both the father and daughter with dark hair.
Fucking facts. That is the right.
They were people. People with names and lives who were desperately searching for a better life.
Imagine everything that we'd be if we'd have made it to the land of the free.
Wow, bro. That shit's powerful. That's a powerful song for sure. Like, no doubt about it. It was very clear. There's nothing really else to be said. Like, I mean, you either agree or you don't. For me, I agree. Like I said, I couldn't sit here and say that I wouldn't try my best to get to another place to save my kids or to give them a better opportunity, because that's exactly what I'm doing right now, you know? And, yeah. And I guess for me, too, like, it also, you know, holds a very interesting situation, because, like, the possibility of, like, you know, like, you awaken, like, you being born in a country that wasn't here is, like, you know, very possible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get to choose your parents. You don't get to choose your situation. Like I said, hands are not picked. They're dealt. That's just it. You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, like, all my kids are like half Mexican. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to me. So, yeah. Like I said, that shit hit me hard. I don't even really have much else to say. Like I said, you either agree or you disagree. And honestly, I don't quite really have much of an argument to have with people who disagree with it, because I just feel like if you disagree, you're kind of just part of the problem. Like, not necessarily everybody, you know, but some of them. Because there's some people who just really just don't see the whole situation for what it is. They just see, oh, bad guys, you know what I'm saying? And the reality is probably majority of the people, like, not even probably, majority of the people who are trying to get here weren't trying to get here for any other purpose than trying to create a better life for themselves. And yeah, yeah, that's just all I gotta say. I love you guys. There's nothing else for me to say. Always remember, live your life high. I love you. Remember, we don't always have to agree to be family. You know, sometimes you just have to agree to disagree, and that's the best thing that you can do. But yeah, I love y'all. There's no me without you. Honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Always remember, live your life high. Peace.